So basically, what is Sheesh Mahal, Fakhra?
Sheesh Mahal is a Sheesh Mahal.
Wow. So I'm here with my friends. This is Fakhra, she's driving, and this is Amal with her daughter. Hello.
Hello friends, I am Laneha Jinns and today I'm going to show you how I spent my last day of 2021. So here we are crossing Mazang. Lahore is rich in heritage, so one of my friends suggested why not to just pray at the last day of 2021. Here we are crossing Anarkali. This is basically the backside of NCA.
वो देखो वो सब उस सड़क पे जा रहे हैं सीधा हाँ वो सीधा
बस के पीछे लगा लेना बस
आखिर दिन में गालियां दे रही हो क्या
ट्रक की बत्ती पीछे लाना वो वाला काम करना.
This is Gamesha, which is type of a shrine for Shias. And then this entire area is of Data Sahab. This is Data Sahab and he was a saint. It's his shrine. Lahore is rich in culture and historical places. So that is why today we are headed towards Lahore Fort to pray at the last day of 2021. As you can see that we are headed towards Lahore Fort and that is how we were going. You know, we just lost our way and still we were having the best time of our lives because Lahore is just beautiful. And now you can see Shāhī mosques. These buildings that you're seeing are hundreds of years old buildings. That's how Shāhī Mosque and Lahore Fort looks like from outside. We were finding parking and getting you the footage of how it looks from outside. Isn't it pretty? We are currently in the northern end of World City Lahore and this is where our Lahore Fort is and this is where our destination is. So basically we are finding parking and I'm showing you how it looks from outside. Now let me know guys, what do you think? How does it look from outside? Lahore Fort has existed ever since 11th century and can you guys imagine we together are exploring this thousands of years old historical building. So today we decided to pray in the Pearl Mosque that is situated in Lahore Fort, which is happened to be rebuilt by Jinns and not humans as the legend goes by. And many people say that whatever you pray there, it just gets fulfilled. I don't know if that's true, but we really wanted to pray and what good place would it be than a historical place where many scholars and spiritual leaders have prayed in the past. So we got clear from the security and parked our car in Lahore Pakistan's parking. Now the reason that we parked our car here is because Lahore Pakistan is situated opposite to Lahore Fort and Shāhī Mosque and also the Gurudwara. So let's go! There is nothing more beautiful to start your new year with meditation and we wanted to do that. That is why we were here.
मेरी चादर खराब हो रही है ऐसे करो
Like इस बंदी ने मुझे अपनी चादर दी.
Can you imagine we are walking at this place where from thousands of years history has been made. Wars have been conquered, lands have been conquered and we as Pakistanis even got independence.
Fakhra is the only tourist. Laneha क्या हो गया? हम लोग 12 साल से ज्यादा दोस्त हैं.
ठीक है ना तो कभी पुराने दोस्त हैं लेकिन नाम नहीं याद है क्या करें.
This is the artificial lake that spreads up to 4 acres and has 800 feet long musical fountain. So as we were walking, we saw Hazrat Sher Shah Wali's shrine. Now this particular saint, he was quite famous because when he used to pray, they say that some lions used to guard him. Now, people say that sometimes they see a lion guarding his grave for some reason. Whenever we visit shrines, we're supposed to cover our heads to show respect. And you can see that this shrine is at the foot of Lahore Fort. This red wall is Lahore Fort's wall, so we paid our respects and then we were headed towards our destination. And look how beautiful it is even from the outside. Islamic architecture is just way beautiful, and the way we have this spiritual and Sufism, it's just out of this world. How do I look? And this is Minar Pakistan, where we got our independence. So before we entered the fort, we decided to eat something because we didn't even had our breakfast.
Thank you.
Yes, miss. Okay, miss. जो कहेंगी आप, miss.
अच्छा फाकरा, तो मोती मस्जिद का किसने बताया था आपको?
बहुत लोगों ने बताया था कि इस मस्जिद की हिस्ट्री ये है कि ये जिन्हों ने बनाई थी। अच्छा। एंड विद इन 1 नाइट बनाई थी। हाँ, और बहुत सिंपल मस्जिद है, बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा सिंपल मस्जिद है। और उन्होंने कहा था अगले दिन यहाँ पे हमने इबादत शुरू कर देनी है। तो ये हिस्ट्री है। और कहा जाता है कि जो भी इस मस्जिद में आता है, जो भी अपनी मुराद मांगता है या कोई दुआ करता है, तो वो ज़रूर पूरी होती है।
चलो आज हम दुआ करके जाएंगे कि फाकरा तुम्हारे भी बहुत ज़्यादा सब्सक्राइबर्स और फॉलोअर्स हो जाए, अमाल के भी हो जाए। ये हुआ तो लाइक ये कंफर्म हो जाएगा कि लाइक यहाँ पे मुराद पूरी होती है। अच्छा,
मतलब अगर आपका फेथ नहीं है ना, तो you need to visit such kind of places. First you have to have faith on it कि हाँ ये है। Trust and belief होना चाहिए। उसके बाद चीजें होती है नहीं होती, वो आपको ऑटोमेटिकली पता चल जाता है। मेरा फेथ है कि मैं यहाँ किसी पर्पज से आई थी, अब वो मेरा हो गया पूरा। तो आई फील दैट कि अगर मैंने ये फेथ लेकर आई थी कि यहाँ से होगा तो पूरा होगा। अगर मैं कहूँ लेट्स ट्राई तो फिर नहीं होता।
It's all about faith.
It's all about faith.
तो अमाल like why did you decided कि like तुम्हें भी आना चाहिए यहाँ पे?
यार
इसका faith.
सबसे पहली बात तो ये कि फाखरा के साथ तो मैं कहीं भी जाऊँ तो मुझे मजा आता है।
फाखरा is love, ये सच्ची बात है।
इसका प्लान हुआ और इसने मुझे कहा कि इस तरह जाना, और मुझे ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग मुझे नहीं पता था मोती मस्जिद की ये रियलिटी और ये सारा ये मुझे हिस्ट्री अभी पता चली है। तो आई एम ग्लैड कि मतलब ये एक और मेरे लिए बड़ी नॉलेज वाली बात है कि यहाँ पे
सही बात है।
So we ordered biryani and dahi bhalle, and to be honest, I thought the food is gonna suck the way it looked, but it was really tasty. So that's how Gurudwara looks from outside. Gurudwara is a praying place for Sikh community. So we are done with our meal and now we will enter Lahore Fort. Before we enter Lahore Fort, here you can see the Gurudwara, as I told you guys about. This red part is the Lahore Fort and this yellow part is the Gurudwara, where Sikh community comes to pray. Look how beautiful it is. It had some constructions going on, so we Muslims were not allowed to go inside. Like, even in my country, I could not go inside a Gurudwara. That was kind of weird, but otherwise I would have showed you guys what it looked like from inside. So now we are headed towards Lahore Fort. You can see it's a beautiful street before we enter the Lahore Fort, and there are little stalls and little shops where people are selling food and different souvenirs. Here we are entering Lahore Fort. Finally, look at this marvelous gate and we are entering. Let me tell you guys that this place is so rich in history that each and every step that I take, it is going to have some special meaning. You know, the different places here. So that is why I might not be able to tell you what everything is, but I hope that I will be able to make you enjoy this video. Guys, I feel so proud by sharing my history, my heritage with all of you guys. I don't know if I'm able to, convey everything to you, but I'm just so proud of it. Look at it.
Yaar, this is so pretty. Everything.
Can you guys imagine each and every step that I'm taking here? History has been made there.
यार वैसे जितना हमने फाखरा को गलत रास्ते और इस तरह पागल किया है, let her have it.
So now we were headed towards Lahore Fort's elephant path. The elephant stairs or Hathi Pair are part of the private entrance to the royal quarters and effectively allowed royalty to ascend all the way to the doorway before dismounting. In order to accommodate the lumbering creatures, the stairs were designed with wide treads but minimal height. A balking elephant can really dampen the mood of a procession. Although it's been centuries since a herd of jewel and silk-laden elephants traveled several abreast along the sloping corridor, it was once certainly the most magnificent driveway in the world.
So we are headed towards Moti Masjid, which was created by Jinns.
As I was climbing these shallow stairs, I kid you not, I was literally tired. I don't know why. I don't know how those elephants used to do it, while a person like me is tired, to be honest. One thing that I have always been fascinated by these historical places are the bricks. Like, those bricks used to be so thin, and I'm so proud of our history. The view here was so breathtaking that I was telling them repeatedly that I want a picture here. So we are almost here to the private quarters of the royalty, and you can see the beautiful view here. I don't know why these rooms were there, maybe because all of this was to park the elephants or something like that, I don't know. So you can see the beautiful view here. And then while we reached here, there was this time when my sinus just hit so bad that I literally needed a tissue for my leaking nose. So thankfully Fakhra gave that to me, and we were just looking here.
Me with my assistant Fakhra from Bangkok and Amal from UAE.
बात सुनो ना, यहाँ कुछ ना कुछ होता होगा.
Hathi park.
हाथी पार्किंग है.
Hathi parking? Oh my god. This is the Hathi parking according to Amal.
Yes, definitely हाथी पार्किंग.
Do you see those three domes? This is the Pearl Mosque that we are here to pray in. I don't know what this vehicle is called, but it was a very unique type of rickshaw and I really liked it. Just like this beautiful fort, these trees are hundreds of years old. And this place, especially this place where we are right now, this is known to be haunted. This little garden was so beautiful, and as this was supposedly to be the residential area of the royalty, my friends here were saying that this might have been the hottest dating spot back then. So the king or the princess, some people might have been meeting here. So after the metal steps, we were finally greeted by this Barkat ka ped. Now this tree is specifically known to be haunted, and it is known to be the LA of paranormal beings. Like, no kidding, it's really true. And right opposite to it is the Pearl Mosque that is said to be rebuilt by Jinns, and it is said that many paranormal beings pray there as well after Asr. So as we went inside, filming and phones were not allowed there, so we just put everything aside and we had to pray and meditate. So that's what we did, and we didn't even realize that it has been an hour. That's how it looks, and they say that paranormal beings pray there, so we have to leave after 3 or 4 p.m. And this mosque is really pretty, and they say that there are people that you will see reciting Quran and then they will disappear right in front of you.
Literally हमें नहीं याद था.
We मतलब feel that कि हाँ हम कहीं आए हुए हैं. Otherwise it was so good feeling. मतलब you can't remember तुम कहीं हो और तुम्हारे पास तुमने इबादत करनी है, सिर्फ इबादत करनी है. अब नफिल पढ़ लो, फिर ये तस्बीह पढ़ लो, अब सूर्य रहमान पढ़ लो, अब यासीन पढ़ लो. जल्दी आए है ना?
हाँ. Like Fakhra was with me and I literally forgot that she was with me. I was too much busy in praying. I literally forgot that she was with me.
We forgot. हाँ मुझे ये कंसर्न था कि मैं इसको बता दूँ ये भी पढ़ना है, ये भी पढ़ना है.
Like I literally forgot like she was with me. अजीब.
अब वो खातून ना कहती ना कि मस्जिद बंद होने वाली है तो दुआएं मांग ले. तो हमें नहीं हम कंटिन्यू.
The Maktab Khana was where clerks recorded entry into the fort. It is a Persian-style compound with pointed arch arcades and deep evans at the center of each of the 4 sides. However, an inscription found above the main entrance records that it was built under the supervision of Maamur Khan in 1617 and identifies the site as Daulat Khana-e Jahangiri, the residence of Jahangir. As we walked out of the Maktab Khana, there was this beautiful white tree. It literally took my breath away. It is also recorded that our emperors commissioned their most talented scribes and secretaries to translate the major texts of India from Sanskrit into Persian and to illustrate the manuscripts into the royal workshops. This is how this fort, this palace looks after we have been taking care of it. And I literally cannot imagine how beautiful and breathtaking it would have been when the royals were taking care of it. The royal servants, of course. And yes, this tree, like, it has all my heart. Like, I am even looking at it right now with jewels in my eyes. As I was looking at all these boards, I was thinking that this was a place once when nobody could even plant a flower without the king's permission. And look what we're doing today. That's what democracy does, isn't it? So I'm assuming that as the public court was near, these rooms might have been used for the clerks to record stuff. Like, I'm assuming.
जहांगीर क्या बात है जी जहांगीर साहब का
क्या बात है
हमारे एम्परर हम चाइनीज और कोरियन एम्प्रेस
I was enjoying and thanking Allah for letting me enjoy these beautiful sceneries that once a common person like me could never even think of entering.
Oh my god, that is so pretty, है ना?
So, this is one of the most prominent places of Lahore Fort. There are tales and unheard voices of past inside its bricks, pillars, passages and the balconies, and its structure makes the center of the north periphery of the fort's huge garden and thus becomes the focus of all activities and the first places that tourists visit. This house of 40 pillars is a unique feature of the fort and it's called Diwan-e Aam, The unique feature of Diwan-e-Aam is the marble jharoka or the throne gallery projecting from its rear wall, and that there the emperor would sit with his royal protocol to hear the problems and grievances of the public as well as state matters. The structure is built on a raised platform bordered by a stone railing and measures around 187 feet by 60 feet and rises to height of 34 feet with pillars inside the entire hall. Diwan-e-Aam was constructed in front of the Jharoka of Daulat Khana-e-Khas, built by the Mughal Emperor Akbar, and the intricate marble work in the state of balcony, located a few feet above the ground level, is said to be the earliest structure existing at the Lahore Fort. Diwan-e-Aam and its gardens were the stage on which the pomp and stateliness of the Mughal Empire was exhibited. During the Mughals, the passages in this area were decorated with costly shawls and carpets, and the garden was set up with silver pavilions for the princes and costly tents for the nobles lined with velvet, damask, and taffetas. What a mesmerizing feeling one gets when visualizing this scene.
कौन? हाँ ये वो भी नहीं. Oh my God! Like Amal, हम लोग literally like we were praying और suddenly she said कि like तुम दुआ ना मांग लेना यीबो के लिए. ना लोग मैंने कहा यार वो तो मुझे भूल ही गया था.
तुमने यीबो के लिए दुआ मांगी?
हाँ ओके चलो.
मैं आरएम के लिए दुआ करती हूँ, तुम यीबो के लिए दुआ करो.
डन हो गया. अच्छा तुम वैसे आरएम को कोविड हुआ है?
चलो अब फिर बच जाएगा.
क्योंकि तुमने दुआ की है.
For his health and for his love. इधर आम जनता के सामने थोड़ी.
Now here my friends are arguing where was this sutta break of the king. Like literally.
Yes, please.
ये बंदी ने फोटोज लेनी होती है दुपट्टा मेरे कंधे पे.
ये पकड़ के नीचे रख दे. यहीं पे खड़े हैं.
नीचे रख दो यार फाकरा. What is this? What is a hata?
जहांगीर साहब.
What is a hata? क्या होता है?
जहाँ वो टहलता था.
एक तो हम लोग ऐसे कोई बर्गर किस्म के लोग हैं, ना हमें उर्दू आती है, ना पंजाबी आती है, और ना ही हम लोगों को इंग्लिश आती है.
The Jahangiri quadrangle refers to a palace court in Lahore Fort. Some describe the quadrangle as the main zanana or women's quarter of the palace. The central area of the courtyard contains a central tank with a mahtab or platform and a series of fountains. The group of buildings set around the quadrangle was completed by Jahangir. The building consists of small, flat-roofed rooms supported by red sandstone pillars. The chhajja or projecting eave of the courtyard wings is supported by zoomorphic brackets carved in the shape of elephants, felines, and peacocks. The style is a combination of the local tradition in brick architecture with adaptation from the imperial style as seen in Agra and Fatehpur Sikri. The main building of the court, the Khwabgah-e Jahangiri, Jahangir's sleeping rooms, stands in the middle of its north side.
So now we are headed towards my nano ghar.
For the yummy delicious samosas.
Yeah, for the samosas.
And what else you are going to offer us?
Whatever you want to eat.
खुद ही हमने स्टोरीज बना ली है. यहाँ पे सुट्टा लगाता होगा, यहाँ पे चाय पीता होगा, यहाँ पे हाथी बैठते होंगे, यहाँ पे डेटिंग प्लेस है.
Elephant parking, like we're so burgers. फाकरा मुझे लग रहा है हमने ऐसे इंडिया निकल जाना है.
मेक वीडियो, तेरा वीडियो कंटेंट है. कैसे से? Go inside, check it out. क्या का है?
मुझे गोश्त थोड़ी सी This is pretty. Oh my god, wow. It even has mirrors, no? Queen's area?
That was king area and now this one is a queen's area.
Now show me the whole area.
This must be the whole area. That one.
Ho?
Yeah.
यार फाखरा क्या खाती है जी? कहाँ से है?
दीवाने खास है ये।
यहाँ पे खास किस्म के दीवाने किए जाते थे।
हॉल ऑफ प्राइवेट ऑडियंस।
वही ना, खास किस्म के लोग दीवाने किए जाते थे।
The Diwan-e-Khas is the place where the Mughal Emperor received courtiers and state guests. In contrast to the Diwan-e-Aam, the Diwan-e-Khas served as hall where the emperor would attend to matters of the state. The hall was the site of elaborate pageantry, with processions of up to 1 hour long occurring before each audience session. The Shah Jahan quadrangle is a classic Chahar Bagh dominated by the imposing Diwan-e-Khas hall of special audience at the north end of the courtyard. Here, the emperor would meet with his subjects in the daily darshan ceremony. Darshan means sight and beholding in Sanskrit. The Diwan-e-Khas is square in plan with 5 bays of lobed arches on 3 sides. The north facet includes delicate jali screens that overlook the northern ramparts of the fort. A shallow fountain sits at the center of the pavilion. The south side of the quadrangle includes the Khwab-Gah-e Shah Jahani, Shah Jahan's sleeping chamber. The emperor ordered the construction of these rooms in 1633 while traveling from Lahore to Kashmir. Unfortunately, the structure has been mostly stripped of architectural ornament except for the delicate jali screens along its south facet.
यार हमारी फ्रेंड गुम हो गई। हमारी फ्रेंड गुम गई है। हाँ मिरर लग रहे हैं, तो मिरर ही है।
नहीं जब हम यूं देखो यहाँ से देखो डोरवेज जो हैं
हाँ गेट इट इट लुक्स लाइक अ मिरर। हाँ हाँ yes Fakra, let's go. Fakra damn, what is this? What is this? Oh, jacuzzi.
Royal Bath, Hammam-e-Shahi. It was unearthed recently in 2019. It was built by Shah Jahan in about 1633 AD. It lies adjacent to Shah Jahan's Khwab-Gah, sleeping rooms of Shah Jahan on the west. Almost in ruins now, was patterned on Turkish style, so it comprises Jama-khana, dressing and undressing room. The bath also had the facility of warm and hot water. The hammams had rooms adjoining which were used for cabinet meetings and as resting rooms. The structure is largely well preserved as it was constructed using red sandstone bricks. The original water channels and chimneys to let out steam are still intact and clearly visible. The design of the Grand Bath at Shāhī Qilā is similar to the Royal Bath built at Delhi Gate, with the former being relatively smaller. Open baths similar to this one had been found inside Shāhī Qilā before. However, they could not be restored by archaeologists owing to the intensive damage to. Another reason to visit these ruins at the end of the year was to remember what our own end is.
मॉडेस्ट और बहुत वो है समझ लो मतलब बहुत अपनी
फाखरा मेरी बहन तो इंडिया निकल जाना
है ना वही जगह है ना आजा 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 आजा
फाखरा ने इंडिया निकलना है आज हम इंडिया जाएंगे घर नहीं जाएंगे
साथ ना होती ना तो मैंने वो प्रोहिबिटेड एरिया में चले जाना
फाखरा काम डाउन
जंगजू हूँ मेरे साथ होती ये भी ऐसी
काकी की भी आउटिंग
काकी की अच्छी खासी आउटिंग
काका इज हैप्पी
सुपर हैप्पी
Sheesh Mahal is one of the most famous part of our fort's history worldwide.
So basically what is Sheesh Mahal, Fakhra?
Sheesh Mahal is a Sheesh Mahal
Wow.
Popular legend has it that Mumtaz Mahal, the beloved queen of Shah Jahan, had a dream one night. Upon awakening, she expressed wistfulness for the ecstasy she had felt in the dream. The answer to that longing was the construction of Sheesh Mahal. As the name suggests, the Sheesh Mahal looks like a building made with finely cut mirrors, the kind we find embedded with embroidery, though these mirrors were paired with diamonds, pearls, precious stones originally. Face front, the Sheesh Mahal has 5 arched entrances that allow the visitors to be mesmerized in the glittering and reflective qualities of hundreds and thousands of mirrors all over the walls and the ceiling. The veranda is just the facade, since the opulently decorated bedroom of Shah Jahan and Mumtaz lies way behind, nicely tucked away among a cluster of other rooms. The bedroom has an opulent ceiling, star-shaped and studded with crystals that even shine in the dark.
ये जगह शाहजहां के लिए बनवाई थी That's because I think fascinated था बहुत पुराने दौर में इम्प्रेस करने के लिए BMW नहीं खरीदी जाती थी ना ही BTS की टिकट लिए जाते थे ना ही पोस्ट कार्ड लिया जाता था
Oh my God.
कोई ऑडियो वीडियो ली जाती थी
यार let's go home.
ये जगह इसलिए अहमियत की हामिल है बिकॉज
क्यों?
उस वक्त उस दौर में 1963 में सॉरी 1563 में इसमें 9 लाख का खर्चा आया था
Ooh.
I know that I'm simping over this view, but to be very honest, I was so thankful to God that I was able to even see this view, and I just wanted to record it on and on. I don't know why.
हमारी vocabulary so pretty तक ही है. हमारे जगह wow, this is so pretty, so beautiful. आजा. This is Sheesh Mahal.
So, this is the last evening of 2021. Now we will be entering 2022. And as we are entering 2022, I just want to tell you guys that first of all, thank you if you have watched the video till now. Secondly, if you are starting anything new, please make sure that you always remember the needy, the poor, the orphans, and the animals as well. Yes, you can always party. Yes, you can do whatever you want to do. It's your life. But I will always suggest praying, meditation, and helping the needy, because these are the things that most of us always forget. Even I do. And we always just opt for celebration. And of course, it's the time of celebration and we should celebrate, because that's what makes us alive. And that's what makes us feel happy. But whenever you're doing all that, please don't forget the needy. Please don't forget to meditate, because no matter what, the strongest minds are the ones that meditate. Trust me. Also, for your New Year's resolution, no matter what you do, make sure that you feel happy from inside. Even if you fail, even if you are, just not, you do not reach your goals, it's okay, okay? And give yourself some time, give yourself some space, and give yourself that good job thumbs up as well. Because most of the times we do give other people a thumbs up, but we never give that to ourselves. So please be kind to yourself and please be kind to others as well. So one of my resolutions for 2022 is forgiving people that I've never done in 31 years of my life. This time I have decided to forgive people no matter what they have done, because every person is special to God. So I'm back and have removed all of my makeup, and now I'm going to pray. After the prayer, I will wait for 12 a.m. and around 12 a.m.ish, I am going to make this little prayer as I enter the new year 2022. And yes, that would be it of my day. Personally, I am against firecrackers, fireworks, or anything of that sort, because animals get scared by it and many birds die because of it. So even though it's really pretty, I think it's unnecessary and it's noise pollution as well. So for my part, I try to avoid it. Yes, and Happy New Year 2022. Take care. And if you make a prayer, please do remember me in your prayers. Bye bye.
ये समझ नहीं आ रही कि ये क्या जेल टाइप चीज़ है. सारे लोग अंदर झांक रहे हैं, बट मेरा में हौसला नहीं है. इसका था, हमें बहुत देर से इंतजार हुआ. आगे शीश महल इंतजार कर रहे थे. ये नीचे का हिस्सा नज़र आ रहा होगा आप लोगों को. मुझे बहुत डर लगता है. आई एम फोबिक टू हाइट्स, सो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू लुक डाउन, बट आई एम गोइंग टू शो यू. It's the best place to take selfies and solo pictures, solo clicks, because यहाँ पे सारे मॉन्यूमेंट. वो देखे मीनार पाकिस्तान का पीछे वो मीनार नज़र आ रहा है, गुरुद्वारा नज़र आ रहा है, और नीचे बहुत कुछ नज़र आ रहा है. Show you the view behind me. ये देखें शाही किला एंड वो सारा कुछ, बस समझ लें क्या क्या है. Oh, nice jacuzzi. Jacuzzi.
Oh, jacuzzi.
ये बच्चे ऊपर चढ़ रहे हैं, पता नहीं ये कौन सी जगह है. अहाता शाहजहानी दीवाने ख़ास, where all the private parties used to happen. अच्छा, ये जो है ये हमाम है जहाँ पे नहाने टाइम होता था. जी मस्जिद और मोती मस्जिद आ गई. इसके कवानीन यहाँ लिखे हुए हैं, तो अब हम लोग जा रहे हैं अंदर नमाज पढ़ने.
So this place is specially designed to sit all clerks and munshis to write about the things. Can you get the idea of this tree? This is so beautiful. Why you people are considering each and everything haunted? This is not. Okay. Can you get the idea of this tree? I love this. Okay. ये फूड स्ट्रीट से बनाई हुई है छोटी सी इनसाइड द पार्क. और यहाँ टिश्यू है. हाँ है. You can get an idea. तो ये मज़ार है. हम इनसाइड द मज़ार. मेरे साथ है लिनेहा. And the other one is
हम लोग 12 साल से ज्यादा दोस्त हैं.
अमर. ठीक है ना, तो काफी पुराने दोस्त हैं, लेकिन एक दूसरे के नाम नहीं याद है. क्या करें, दूसरे नाम पता है ना, इस वजह से. हमारे पास एक किडनी है, एक नेहा भी है, एक अमाल की किड है, और ये लाहौर की खूबसूरती भी. Can you get an idea about the work to put inside, which is no longer, and we get inside. अच्छा, जो रास्ते हैं for people कि कौन कहाँ से आ जा सकता है, हर किस्म का इन्होंने एरिया बनाया हुआ है. कहीं ना कहीं से आप कहीं ना कहीं इनसाइड जा सकते हैं, आ सकते हैं. यू कैन गो इनसाइड फ्रॉम एनी प्लेस. अच्छा, हम इधर से शुरू हुए थे. तो ये रास्ता आगे, ये रास्ता बाहर की तरफ से जा रहा है जहाँ आकर शाहजहाँ था. और फिर हम यहाँ पे एंटर हो जाते हैं. जब हम यहाँ एंटर होते हैं यू कैन ऑब्जर्व ये जितने भी यहाँ पे वॉल्स वगैरह बनी हुई हैं, द ब्यूटी, द स्टोन. यहाँ पे अजान बहुत खूबसूरत हो रही है. एंड कैन यू गेस ये मैं इस तरह करके है. अगर हम अगर इधर से चलते हैं तो ये शिफ्ट है इस साइड का. मेन डोर का यहाँ पे साइड डोर शुरू हो जाती है. मतलब नेवर एंडिंग स्टोरी मैन, नेवर एंडिंग.
इधर इधर से इधर आ जाओ.
carving. फिर एक और हिस्सा निकल आ रहा है. दे आर कनेक्टेड विथ ईच अदर अगेन. यहाँ पे देयर मस्ट बी सम. अच्छा, देयर इज अ पिक्चर हियर which is might be predicting that जहांगीर और नूरजहां यहाँ बैठा करते थे. या आई डोंट नो what is the history of this picture, but इन्होंने इसको कवर करने की कोशिश की हुई है. और ये नूरजहां का एरिया आ गया है. Look at the beauty. Lahore, you are so beautiful. Literally, Lahore, you are so beautiful. No one can the beat of no one can beat this beauty basically. To come here because we feel that कि हम तो सारी ये हमने किताबों में पढ़ी थी. So now we are entering. You can get an idea about the interior of the gate, walls. This is so pretty. Every bit of this place is so beautiful. Every bit. God.